Good day, guys. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard, and this is another haul reveal with items found from my friends over at the Valley Villages here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. A few items sort of drew my eye to these $2.99 packages here, specifically the Iron Man, as well as these number cruncher figures here. But in the girls pack here, I actually found a Dorothy, which really seemed to intrigue me, very resembling a Pop, and then also a Wicked Witch of the West. So let's open these up, lay them out, sort of see what we have, and let me show you what I found out about them. So let's go with a few of the items that I'm probably either going to redonate or give away to one of the boys here, or maybe just put up in the marketplace right away, because they may not actually suit my collection, but they may suit yours. So why don't we start with those items first? So just starting off here with the items that I'll probably either redonate, give away to the boys, or put up in the marketplace right away, include this really neat generic soldier here, limited articulation, kind of neat detailing though. If you can see in the light, there's lots of detail in his clothes, but it's just very generic. It looks almost like a mechanic with this really big wrench here. So my youngest here will probably enjoy this as part of his soldier kind of set. It usually speaks to him on that level. But that's definitely not going to be a keeper, unfortunately, even if it is a pretty nice figure. Now this one, I was looking at maybe putting this on the Overflow Marketplace right away, but upon closer inspection here, this actually kind of speaks to me on a geek level here, because it really reminds me of the old 1970s, early 1980s Shogun Warriors. I don't know if you are familiar with that, but that was an old cartoon, comic book series that really entertained me when I was in grade school. So it has been very well loved. The stickers are falling off on the one shoulder here. It's been played with a lot. The paint is faded and stuff like that. But I find a lot of charm in this particular robot. Straight arms, no articulation. Legs are molded. Head is molded. This is as much movement as it has. But when I look at it in detail, it's like, wow, that's actually a very nice looking figure. There are no discerning markings as to what make or model this is. If you happen to know who this is, please leave a comment in the space below here. I'm probably just going to keep this because it's actually really nice. So an obscure robot figure, but a keeper for Richard's Corner for now. Of course, there's lots of Furbies being donated back to the thrift store scene here, and this is one of them. Nice little blue and green and purple little guy here. I thought maybe that this little guy might be a Happy Meal toy, but looking at the bottom here, this actually looks more like an actual Furby. I haven't tested it to see whether or not it still talks or not, but because it might actually be of appeal to somebody that might be viewing this, I'm actually going to probably put this in the Overflow Marketplace. So if you are curious about it, please leave a comment or leave me a message, and I can certainly let this go right away to a viewer that might be interested. He is kind of cute, but it doesn't really speak to me for my own collection. Now these two guys are Burger King SpongeBob toys. So Burger King's Kids Club is the Happy Meal equivalent on the Burger King side of the fence. And this is a 2009 toy from the SpongeBob SquarePants series. This happens to be Squidward. So he's in very good condition there, nice and clean. All he does is spin around on his base here, which is kind of cute. But SpongeBob doesn't really speak to me. I've never watched the cartoon, and I don't really have a desire to. Sorry if I offend any SpongeBob fans out there. But this particular toy will probably go into the marketplace right away for a very minimal cost there. It's not bad, but it just doesn't speak to me. And then obviously we have Sandy Squirrel in her awesome dancing astronaut suit here. This is a 2004 toy, and not being overly sought after on eBay. Something like $6 or $10 for this one. This is only going for about $5 on eBay. You're not going to be paying those online prices at my marketplace. I'm probably going to part with these for like less than $1 each. But I guess you can see sort of Sandy Squirrel's helmet has been scratched up from extensive love and use. But the animation still works there. When you press down on her, the spring will move her arms, so they still work. So if there are any SpongeBob fans out there, these will be on the marketplace right away. And the final little item that I'm going to be probably putting up in the Overflow Marketplace right away is this little strawberry shortcake figure, 2006 McDonald's toy. Nice little, I guess, 3, 4, about 2 or 3 inch figure there, really cute. Obviously, I'm not a strawberry shortcake fan, but although I have to say that I've watched the rebooted cartoon and on some of the children's channels there with the boys when there's nothing else on TV, and they're actually pretty entertaining. These particular toys don't really speak to me, so I'll probably let that go for pretty cheap on the Overflow Marketplace. It is in very good condition. It's not scuffed up at all, and been very well cared for by the previous owner. So if you're interested, that is going to be on the Overflow Marketplace right away. So the whole reason that I bought that little girls package from Value Village were these two guys. And they deceived me a little bit because they really resembled Pops. And so I was very drawn to them. And from a little bit of a closer inspection on the markings on the back, these are actually 2013 McDonald's toys celebrating the 75th anniversary of Wizard of Oz. It's still a classic movie to me. I still enjoy watching it whenever I see it on TV. But these are actual Happy Meal toys from 2013. These are not going to go in the Overflow Marketplace right away. Unfortunately, guys, I want to keep these for a bit. They're Dorothy and obviously the Wicked Witch of the West, depicted very well in this miniature form here. First of all, the witch is looking really, really slick. I love the textured hat and the paint scheme. Very simple, but very effective. Although she is, turned into sort of an animated style of the Wicked Witch, she looks really awesome as a display figure. Like you have to agree that's pretty awesome. And then Dorothy herself with little Toto in the basket there, that's just adorable. And this really is just a really nicely well done figure. It looks like it would probably stand on a base, but eBay listings don't really show it other than it being as is. But I have to say, like the glossy finish on her dress, it almost looks porcelain. It's very, neat. But it is a full plastic figure. There's no articulation in either of these two figures. And eBay is selling these each for about, $8 plus shipping for Dorothy, and $8 also plus shipping for the Witch. The shipping is about $15, so we're looking at about $25 after exchange and all that stuff each. So $50 in figures here, and I paid like a whole 50 cents each for them. Sorry, shaking the camera there. This is why I love my thrifty hunting. This is what I enjoy. I enjoy finding these little keepers that really add to my collection, really diversify. And you know what? They're not really expensive toys to start with, but to find them for even cheaper at a thrift store is just awesome hunting for me. So very adorable characters, really good keepers for my collection for now. Now I've debated about Hello Kitty because, I will confess that I think it's cute, although this one has been stickered up pretty seriously, but it looks like these stickers can be removed fairly easily. So I think I can salvage this guy and enjoy it without the extra embellishments that the previous owner took the liberty of attaching here. Yes, it does come off nicely. So this is a Hello Kitty sticker dispenser, actually, from 2015 from McDonald's. Not sure where the stickers came out of, although it looks like there's a little bit of a, oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so, oh, I see. Okay, so the stickers went in there, and I guess you would just sort of roll it out and the stickers would come out. So that's actually pretty clever. But yeah, Hello Kitty has been around forever, and I've never really gotten into it. I mean, I had no really desire to, but I have to admit that the icon of Hello Kitty, like just this cat is cute. So, I'm as much a sucker for Disney and other cute figures as I am with the action-y kind of geek that I usually showcase on my channel. But I have to say that Hello Kitty is all right. Like I'm probably going to keep this for a little while. I'm going to clean up the stickers and it'll look quite nice as just a cute kind of addition to the otherwise geeky, superhero-y, action-y kind of collection that I have. But in fairly good condition, kind of a ingenious design there with the sorry, the sticker dispenser, but not a bad find. On eBay, actually, this particular Hello Kitty ticket, sticker dispenser is apparently toy number 4 in the series from 2015. Believe it or not, somebody's asking a starting bid of $6.39 with $12.52 shipping. Okay, now this is an interesting find, and you're not going to believe it unless I show it on the screen. This particular dispenser, brand new in package, somebody is asking a ridiculous price. I'm going to move my camera for this. Okay. Look at this. That person's asking $131 for this figure. I don't think that any McDonald's toy is worth $131, but apparently this person does. So yeah, I had to show it on the screen so that you guys would believe me. But yeah, there's no way that I would ever mark up a toy like this that clearly cost a couple dollars at the time that they were released for over $100. I mean, I don't think it's that well sought after. After scrolling through the screen here, I think that's the only guy that's selling it for that much. I think somebody else has a listing here. Yeah, $12 plus $16 shipping from the same series. Yeah, and again, the price varies. Another person selling it for a mere $3 plus $12 shipping. At the very least, I may have spent $15 online for this guy. Apparently, one person thinks it's worth over $131 from the US. So, whatever, that, to each their own. But I will keep this guy. I will remove the stickers, make it more true to what it was originally, and enjoy the cuteness in my collection. Now, in my last haul reveal from Value Village, I showed a bunch of these little Tykes Number Buster action figures. And as I mentioned before, that they were actually sort of a math learning game. And basically, there are little numbers on the bottom of the figures, and combined with some gameplay cards in the package, you would you would pick a monster, find out what the number was, combine it with something with the card, I guess, and whichever had the higher number would knock out the other opponent's monster. So it was, I found like a whole slew of them in one package, and funny enough, these must have been from the same Value Village, just in a different bag, because I found 2 more of them. So there's a nice robot here, the orange one here, looking pretty cool, pretty slick, pretty straightforward, very static though, but I love the bright color scheme and just the cartoony look to him. He's a value of 4 apparently. But this guy, I really love the way he stands. This guy is almost like a breakdancing robot. He's got one hand planted on the ground, one in the air. He's got his feet elevated, and it does stand very well as a figure. So this guy is a value of 3 in the game, and is actually pretty good. This one has a little bit of a simpler paint scheme, black and neon there, but pretty cool. I have to say that again, like listings for individual figures were going as high as $4 plus $15 shipping. And I would concur from the last haul that these are about the same price individually from similar eBay listings. So again, you know, I'm not worried about value for my own collection. I'm just more doing the comparison for the sake of saying, hey, this is how little I spent and how much you would have had to spend otherwise, right? So I think I got pretty lucky with these. Like if they are considered $5 figures each, and I paid a whole maybe less than 50 cents for each of these, I think I did fairly well. So nice addition to help round out that little Tykes Number Buster collection that I've suddenly acquired. So this guy, I've had a lot of trouble actually trying to find any kind of online version of him. And it's very unique. This is a 2016 figure, Viacom, but it resembles the Nickelodeon version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Leonardo with the blue mask here and the swords, the katanas. Now, the weird thing about this is that it balances very oddly. If it balances, like, so it kind of leans in this actiony pose, which, okay, that's kind of cool. But what's even weirder is that it comes apart. It comes apart. It almost looks like it's engineered very much like a Kinder Egg surprise kind of thing. All the pieces kind of slide together to make Leonardo. So, these parts fit together like a puzzle. And then you put this on his back here, you put this on his front here. So let's see if I can assemble this on camera here without it falling apart in my hands here. So there you have the body sort of put together. And then turn it around carefully there. See, as you can see, they fit together. And then if you line up the slots in the back here, they all come together to make this figure. So I can't identify this. I don't know what toy set it came from. I don't see any other figures like it online. If you happen to know what series this is from, I would love to learn more about it and find more characters like that and see if I can find Raphael and Michelangelo and Donatello and have them assembled as well, which would be really cool. So yeah, a neat find for sure, but I have no idea where this is from. I love the dynamic pose of him. I love his bright paint scheme. I love the Kinder-like engineering of it, like being put together in pieces like that. So very unique figure, but I have no idea where it's from. So if you happen to know, please leave a comment below. So this last guy is probably the chase of my whole haul for this particular video. This is a very unique Iron Man. 6 inches tall, very hard plastic, almost die-cast metal kind of look. Red and blue color scheme, but not the same markings as Iron Patriot. So it really sort of stumped me as far as who this might be. In the light, it looks really cool. I love the detailing in it. Really nice, tall posture. Fairly decent articulation in the boots, in the knee, in the hips there, in the shoulders, and even in the wrists. So this is a very primo figure. And the head, nice ball joint on the neck there. A little bit of articulation in the chest as well. So a little bit of digging, and it did resemble Captain America in a way. It's actually one of the Iron Man Concept Series 6-inch figures from 2008. This was actually the Captain America armor, and it actually had a shield, which would have been an awesome accessory for this, as well as a little missile launcher that would fit on this arm. So I think that would have been really awesome to have a Captain America Iron Man, which is a really awesome idea. But so this was apparently going to be a Steve Rogers concept, right? So Steve Rogers in an Iron Man suit with the shield. That would be really primo. Sorry, a little geeky there, because I'm a big fan of Captain America and Iron Man, obviously. So I think this is a really, really nice addition to my Iron Man collection. I actually have some other Iron Men that I found at different Comic Cons, and I think my next collection highlight video will probably showcase them among other Avengers figures that I have. You can sort of see my love for the series in that video. Stay tuned for that. It's not ready yet, but that's probably one of my plans. Anyway, so the Captain America Iron Man Concept Series figure, this is a 6-inch figure from 2008. In package with the accessories, it can run you easily $25, $30 plus $20 shipping on eBay. Some people are selling it for... No, actually, all the prices vary, but the shipping also varies. So it's an average about $40 for this figure in package. I'm trying to find some loose ones. Okay, I do have a loose one here for about $12.80, but the shipping is over $43. So I would say this is a fairly sought-after figure, despite the fact that this doesn't have the complete... it's not complete with the without the shield, especially the shield. The missile launcher, I'm glad it doesn't come with that, but the shield would have really complemented this and just made it a primo figure. But as it is, I think it's pretty hot. This is really nice. Glad I found that for a whole, in a $2.99 package. So this is less than $1 that I got this for. When I am, if or when that I'm going to be parting with this guy, I'll probably charge maybe $3 or $4. I mean, just because it is a nice big figure, really nicely detailed, and could easily run you much more than that outside of a thrift store scene. So really awesome find, a great way to conclude the haul. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for this video. I appreciate you sitting in and listening into all the little things that I found out all about these characters here. Compared to the original haul that I started off with the video, these are all the keepers. But other items that you saw there that I mentioned would go to the Overflow Marketplace. Those will be photographed and put up promptly. So hopefully you'll find them of interest, or if not, I'm sure somebody will eventually. So, but these are the keepers for my collection for a little while. They'll probably make their way into the Overflow as well. But for now, they're going to be sitting with a few of my other awesome finds. So again, Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now. I wish you happy hunting and happy collecting. I hope that all of your thrifty finds, whether they're from my Overflow Marketplace or anywhere on and in the thrift store scene, pardon me, I hope that all of your finds are equally awesome. Please stay tuned for more videos here. Hit like, hit subscribe, stay in touch with me so you're staying up to date with what's new and exciting here on Richard's Corner. Thanks again for visiting, and we will see you next time. Thanks for visiting, guys.